is Law of Assumption Real.
Happy blissful day, everybody.
And in today's video, we're going to be talking about if the law of assumption is real, and we'll be giving examples to back up our opinion.
Yeah, is the law of assumption real? So I just want to remind everybody how Neville Goddard defined the law of assumption. And I quote, assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled, remain faithful in that feeling, and it will harden into fact. Right? Let me repeat that. All we need to do, whatever we want, whatever relationship we want, whatever partner we want, all we need to do is just assume the feelings of that relationship or that person and remain faithful in that feeling, and it will then harden into fact, right? So what does that mean? What does that mean? Let's clarify that. So when you know exactly, how it would feel if you are now in your ideal relationship or have your ideal partner, then all you need to do is just remain faithful in that feeling, and then it will harden, into fact. Now, the good news is that, right, when you know exactly what that feeling is, then you don't have to, pull your hair out or just drive yourself crazy by visualizing every 5 minutes, doing affirmations every 5 minutes, and to get this ideal relationship or this ideal partner, right? Because you already have the feeling, you already know how it is to feel when you're with the person or without the person. It doesn't even matter, because remember, you cannot, want, something that you already have. If you have the feeling, why do you still need to, do stuff to actually obtain, the feeling? All you need to do is express your gratitude for already having it, right? So that's what I always share, with you guys. Now that you know how it feels to have your ideal partner, now that you know how it feels to have your ideal relationship, when it comes to your mind, just express your gratitude for having it already. That is how you remain faithful to the wish fulfilled. That is how you remain faithful. And what will happen is it will harden into fact. So it will manifest in your reality, because your world is only a mirror of what's happening inside of you. Your world is only reflecting what's happening inside of you. So if you feel it inside here, it will show outside there. Simple, as that. And now I'm going to ask my baby girl to share some examples and success stories with you guys.
Yeah, so the law of assumption is definitely real. And we can see that even in people who don't know what the law of assumption is. I know for myself, before I knew what it was, I could look back and see it in play. It's whatever you assume to really be true about the world or about yourself or about your partner, about whoever, and that's how it's going to be. I mean, a very small example for myself was when I used to have dietary restrictions, and the one day my neighbor made these delicious looking cookies, and I knew I couldn't have it, or I thought I couldn't have it because of my dietary restrictions. But I just got, I don't know, it just pushed to the point where I said, you know what, nope, I'm going to eat this cookie. It's not going to affect me because it never affects me. I'm good to go. And I just assumed that. And I ate the cookie and I was fine. With the years that I had struggled with this issue, all of a sudden, because of the choice that I made to assume that it wasn't going to affect me, it didn't. And from then on, I could eat anything and everything I wanted, just from changing my assumption about my health, about what foods were going to affect me. And so, of course, that's a very small example, but you can use that in your relationships, with your co-workers, with kind of hacking the world, if you want to say, to kind of fall into your favor. If you assume the world is friendly and generous and kind, it will be. You will see that starting to show up. But if you think that the world, it never goes my way, people are always so rude on the streets, Oh, it's so difficult to date in a big city. Oh, it's difficult to date after 30. It's difficult to date after 60. It will be very difficult for you because you're choosing to accept that it's difficult. But if you choose to accept, no, of course, it's very easy for me. Everyone always loves me. I meet the most interesting people. I go on the most fun dates. I've met the love of my life, and we're so blissfully happy. Or even that cookie will not affect my health. Then it will be like that. Whatever you assume to be true about the world, that's how it's going to be. And it's a beautiful thing. It's either going to work against you if you have negative assumptions, or you can make it work for you if you choose to believe, assume, and really feel into that things always go my way. My relationship is blissful.
Yeah, and it's just getting more blissful every single moment of every single time, all the time.
All the time.
All the time. Yeah, and another assumption, that I also made was, obviously, the outside world is just reflecting what's happening inside. But I had the fright of snakes.
The fear of snakes.
Oh, the fear. Sorry, I had the fear of snakes, and so I told my wife, I said, no, ma'am, the entire world is friendly and it's blissful. I love everyone and everyone loves me, and I felt into that, and I was like, no, man, the snakes also love me as well, because the world happens inside of me. So yesterday we went for a hike, no, baby? Was it yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, yesterday we went for a hike, and we were just led to this different trail. So I was like, come, baby, let's just go to this different place. And it was like a lot of bushes, like long bushes, right? So as I was walking, I just saw the snake right in front of me, a long snake, right? And I'm pointing towards the snake. I'm, baby, look, there's a snake, there's a snake. No fear. I had no fear. No, I wasn't even scared. I was like, baby, look. And she was like, no. Like, let's go. And she was like, no, let's go. So, but it was so interesting to note because I've assumed that my entire world is friendly and blissful. Everyone loves me and I love everybody. And when I saw the snake that I was used to be fearful, of and scared of, now I was like, oh, that's my friend. I was like, look, I was, telling my baby, come have a look. And then afterwards, we obviously, went. That's such a perfect example of when you change your assumptions, about what used to, maybe be fearful to you, or what used to give you undesirable, results, it will then change. So example, if you look at your love life now, your relationship now, your partner is just showing you what you've assumed about your partner. So they basically just pushed out, whether that's good, or bad. Or let's just say if you're desiring to manifest your ideal partner and you're still single, the world is just showing you what you've accepted inside of yourself about yourself in terms of relationships, right? Now, here's the good news. If you do not like what's happening, all you need to do is just change your assumptions of how you see yourself and how you see the world. And when you accept that, remain faithful in that, it will then show up in your reality according to your assumptions. It's such a beautiful, promise, such a beautiful promise. So the 3D world is not basically set in stone. If you do not like it, you can change it. And what my baby and I do, we're making our 3D world more blissful every single time, every single moment, by expressing our gratitude that it's getting more blissful every single moment, because obviously the world is inside of us, and when we accept the bliss and the endless bliss within us, it just shows up in our reality every time, all the time, and every time, and all the time. It's just like a movie. It's just getting better all the time, and we're expecting it, to get better, all the time as well. And another assumption that we have is that we're getting younger every single moment. That is our assumption. We're getting younger every single moment. We know that age is simply just in the mind. If you assume that you're going to get old, you will get old. If you assume that, no, I'm getting younger every single moment, you will get younger every single moment. That's why when we tell people our age, they can't believe it. They can't believe it because we're expecting to get younger every single day. That is our assumption.
Yeah.
And would you like to add anything?
Yeah, I was just thinking, it just came to my mind now, but just our assumption is that, we love everybody and everybody loves us. And that the world is blissful, happy, healthy, wealthy. And I was remembering the one day, I think, if not everything, and 90% of our day was free. We got free breakfast from the market. We got free parking when we went to the next stage. There was something else in the day that we got for free, like free ice cream or something.
Yeah.
But it just seemed like everything that day was just free.
Yeah.
And it just, we don't know why. People just said, oh no, it's fine, you don't need to pay. It's cool.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't need to pay. We went to pay the ticket. I just accepted it even though we hadn't paid yet. And we thought, okay. It was just a beautiful day where I thought, yes, the world is blissful.
Yeah, it is blissful indeed.
It is so happy and accepted. The world loves us and we love the world.
Exactly. But it's very important to understand that the world happens inside of us. So if you want to see peace in your world, all you need to do is just feel the peace inside of you. See the peace in your imagination. Feel the peace in your imagination. And then you will then see the peace in your outer world. And that applies for everything, in your relationship, your ideal partner, your love life, just see and feel that inside of you, and then it will show, outside of you. It's a absolutely amazing, promise to know that there's nothing to change outside. The only thing that you need to do is accept that it is already so. Feel that it's so, remain faithful by expressing your gratitude, and then it will show up. It always does, it always have, and it always is. It's just a beautiful thing. So having said that, thanks for watching, guys. And as always, if you like this video, do give it a like because YouTube shows it to more people. And also, if you haven't already, do subscribe because we're uploading more videos, every time we inspired, to do so. And if you need coaching, we do offer coaching, and we also do offer free discovery calls as well. So if you're ready to manifest your ideal, partner, or also manifest your ideal relationship, we will work with you one-on-one, and we will take you, on the journey. We'll take your hand, show you what to do and how to do it, and we'll keep you accountable, because accountable is a success insurance policy, because it keeps you from drifting, you know what I mean? And most importantly, we will celebrate your wins.
Yes.
And it's an awesome, fun, process, one of ease, joy, and bliss, because manifestation is it's a fun process. It's a beautiful thing, because remember, the world happens inside of you, so whatever you want inside is going to show up, inside, because you don't have to change anything outside. You don't have to change anything outside. We direct testaments, of that. So having said that, enjoy your blissful day, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.